up next, we want to take some time to introduce our next artist who we have for joining us, and this is Tom Morello.
Así es, él hizo un concierto en Chicago en el 2007 cuando se hizo lo que es un concierto de una victoria. Bueno, iba a mencionar sobre un boicot de Taco Bell, pero se mencionó una victoria que se unió en el programa, ¿verdad? De McDonald's. Entonces es una de las cosas que nos ha apoyado bastante y le agradecemos. Y se va a presentar un concierto de él en este momento, va a estar como en 20 minutos.
And Tom actually has been supporting the CIW ever since the Taco Bell campaign. And in 2007, when CIW was getting ready to launch a boycott against McDonald's, it actually turned into a concert, a celebration of the victory over the McDonald's campaign. So, and ever since then, Tom has been supporting and joining us. And so, up next, we would like to share some of his music that Tom has shared with us.
Morello from Rage Against the Machine, and I'm a union man. For over 30 years, I've been a member of Musicians Local 47 in Los Angeles. I'm a proud card-carrying member of the Industrial Workers of the World. I've been greatly inspired by the Immokalee Farm Workers and the CIW through the years, and have had the good fortune and the honor to play shows on their behalf in Los Angeles, in Chicago, and in Florida as well. So wishing you all a happy May Day. And in solidarity, I'm going to play you this union song. Goes something like this. Fight all the workers who were twisted, tricked, and robbed. The peasant in Guatemala in a sweatshop got your job. And she can't feed her family on the pennies that she makes. Meanwhile, the crime rate's rising up and down the Great Lakes states. Like vegetables left in the field, the signatures smell rotten on the contracts and the deeds that push the race down to the bottom. They load the rubber bullets, they fire another round. I'm heading to the tear gas. Dig in, man, hold your ground for Joe Hill and Cesar Chavez, who fought in their own time for our brothers and our sisters up and down that picket line. For the unnamed and unnumbered who struggle brave and long. For the union men and women standing up and standing strong. Hey! Si nos queremos juntos vamos a ganar. Sí, y'all hit 'em where it hurts and bite the hand that feeds. You might get 1 to 3, your probation and a fine. But I know where I'm gonna be. Gonna be right on that front line for Joe Hill and Cesar Chavez, who fought in their own time for our brothers and our sisters up and down that picket line. For the unnamed and unnumbered who struggle brave and long. For the union men and women standing up and standing strong. Get down. Dirty scabs will cross the line while others stand aside and look. But ain't nobody never got nothing that didn't raise a voice and push. Like the steelwork in Ohio, the miner in West Virginia, the teacher in Chicago, janitor in Mississippi. From the sweatshops of LA to the fields of Mission Flats, there's a thundercloud exploding, and I'm free at last. Like Joe Hill and Cesar Chavez, who fought in their own time. Like our brothers, our sisters, up and down that picket line. Like the unnamed and unnumbered who struggle brave and long. Like the union men and women standing up and standing strong. Like the unnamed and unnumbered who struggle brave and long. Like the union men and women standing up and standing strong. That's right. The world's not going to change itself. It's always good to remind ourselves that on May Day, where we salute those who have struggled for a more just and humane planet and for dignity and justice in the workplace. The good news is that we're the ones that have to change the world, but everybody who's changed it before were people just like us. Didn't have any more courage or power or intellect or creativity or money or anything. It was people, average, everyday, ordinary people who stood up in their place, in their time, whether it was in the factories or in the fields, to make a more just and humane planet and a better life for them and their families.